captain in Jel Cayuna. And yesterday's player of the game, Erica Santos.
And their debuting players, Pia Abu and Casey Galdones at the middle blocker position.
Leaning on Robbie Estrella and Trisha Genesis.
As we welcome you to day number 2 here in Vigan City, Ilocos Sur, where Tin Tiamzon has made her debut. And like that is inside for Trisha Genesis.
Jel Cayuna. All in all, a very ideal comeback for her into the league. How about you, gentlemen? What else are you looking forward to in her reintroduction?
Hoping for their first championship here in the PVL.
This is just a prelude to the main season. Tataas pa yung level of competition once we head into the invitationals.
Ball is kept in play. Chance ball for Cignal. Cayuna was amazing in these chance balls, and that is exactly why.
That is the system of Cignal HD. Every chance na nakukuha nila, Jel Cayuna would really go to their middles.
They made a living with these chance balls versus Akari in yesterday's game, tied at 4. Singh, straight to Santos. Cayuna the set. And that one going to right now. Holding on to a 1-point lead. Good first pass. 1-2 play. Cignal falling asleep. Realignment for both of these teams.
Sa bagay, and 2 months lang din naman yung ating PVL on tour. So recovery is going to be a priority when you're playing back-to-back game days.
Yung pasalubong ng bayan. Genesis was denied. It goes over. Cayuna wanted the quick. Doria Aquino asking for a check. Got our first referee.
After that Trisha Genesis hit, I think umamin na din si Casey Galdones. So we're tied up at 10-all.
Good first pass by Tin. And Doria Aquino, the recipient of that play.
We're seeing the pattern in the system of setting of Jel Cayuna sa simula. Instead of throwing.
They target Singh. Back set to the opposite side. Getting the line. Lalong isip. Genesis there to cover. The toss to Singh. No entry.
The bank is closed today. Monster block.
Estrella gets the lead back for Capital 1. Estrella, who had 7 points yesterday with a sharp serve. Santos, free ball given. The slide. Abu gets it to go.
But she only cracked the lineup in the UAAP season na pinaka-recent. But they also picked up Pearl Denura from National University, who was undrafted in that night.
All coming from back row Genesis. Trisha Genesis coming in hot here in set number 1.
Aside from the offense of Trisha Genesis, yung biggest contribution niya talaga
for Cignal. That's set. Slide, Acuna. That one. They cut this lead down to 1. High set for Singh. And that's exactly what we were saying, Neil. It's been the same game plan.
Another hit out from Capital 1, so there should be adjustments made by the block. It's either that or you close all possibilities for a hit out.
Another slide for Acuna, but this time there was a check ball.
You have to be able to utilize Pia Abu if you want to give a bigger chance for Genesis to convert on their first attack.
They tried the back row. Now to the other side, Trisha Genesis has been too hot to handle.
Bilis ng adjustment ni Trisha Genesis. She committed an error a while ago, but this time, she found the right target.
Capital One will now cling on to this 1-point lead. It's been a slim margin back and forth. Kneeling set for Ginoo. Abu. Genesis, a free ball. Who will Gel go to? Ginoo. Cross court. It is good for her first point as a HD Spiker. Race to 6 now. Cayuna, full front line to work with. Colenada will chase to get that set for Genesis, and a two-man wall was present.
So if they want to confuse the blockers of Cignal, they really have to pass well.
Service ace for Gel Cayuna, though, Nia. That is a crucial one.
Gel Cayuna is one of the best servers, I would say, for the HD.
Makatuno has just checked in as Genesis passes through the block.
Good substitution.
Genesis will counter. Dorendes will play setter. Ginoo will try again. And scoring against her former team.
Second point for Heather Ginoo. When you're going up against your former team.
Good dig by Ginoo. Genesis has been the hot hand. Drop ball. Pancake save by Dorendes. Another try. Galdones was denied. It's still alive. Doria Aquino puts it away.
Colenada kung paano nila papatakbuhin yung opensa nila against Cignal HD.
Good receive by Ginoo. Erica Santos. We arrive at set point.
There's a different kind of intensity from Cignal, lalo na pag nasa 20 points.
And then Cignal just pressed on a different gear. Estrella. Santos with the finisher.
Cignal takes the first set, 25.
Just like yesterday in the clutch. This is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered. Set number 2, how will Capital One bounce back? Back row hit, Santos.
Sigurado ko na na-observe nila na hindi pwedeng bigyan ng free block si Erica Santos kahit na nanggagaling siya sa likuran.
Damson. Solid dig by Doromal. The runner by Genesis. Doria Aquino could not connect with Cayuna, but another try at things. This time, still no good. Damson will try. Doromal covering. Genesis. Rally we have here from the pipe. Lalong Isip will score.
That's inside for Ishi Lalong Isip. Everybody's really a threat from Cignal HD. They have
service ace. That's the second one now for Jack Cayuna.
Dito din nakaabante si
Bump set, Estrella. Right pin for Santos. Makes it look so easy. Strong serve. Santos, easy put away.
another new play for Cignal HD.
The slide has been automatic for Jackie Acuna.
How do you stop that short slide?
Touring VIGAN. Ishii was targeting the hands and she knew it.
Gonna see more action from Ishii lalong isip. I think she just signed.
Surprises in that last draft. Pia Abu slide will work.
She's been so active.
It's Pia Abu, who was scoreless yesterday, but getting more points today, getting her touches. Meanwhile, Acuna again.
That's a great pass from Roma Doromal.
Tolenada loves to do those.
Every time you deliver that perfect pass papunta kay Iris Tolenada, you will have all of your attackers at your full disposal.
The bump for Ginoo. Tolenada choosing Estrella. Dorandes, what a day. Ginoo. It's down.
I'm loving the matchup of Buding Duremdes and Roma Doromal, both trying their best to keep the ball alive for their...
Denura is inside for the first time, Neil. Another rookie here for Cignal.
Another perfect pass from Roma Doromal.
Denura bumps it. Santos, two blockers. Estrella straight to Denura. Cayuna will choose Santos. Almost, but not quite. Strong serve. Cayuna, the adjustment. Set up for Estrella. Blocked by Ginoo. Nice to see you again, former teammate.
Cignal is making their move. Capital 1 needs to get a side out.
Toss up for Jarel Singh. That's a specialty for Jarel.
Specialty of the house. All familiar.
Maintain this 2-point lead. Because it's a similar storyline to that first set. Estrella again. Checked by Lalong Isip. Bump to Singh. Santos was there. Single man block.
No coverage behind the blocker. Sometimes you have to accept the givens, and I think one of the givens dapat ina-anticipate talaga na every time may chance na bumalik yung bola.
Doria Aquino ties it up at 13 after that service ace.
3-point lead is gone.
Singh. You want it? You got it.
It's the same point of attack for Jarel Singh.
Ishii rolls. Tolenada sets. Abu finding her chemistry here with Tolenada on that slide. It's been a warm welcome here in Vegan City. The fans yesterday, around 5,000 came in. Might expect more today in their last day. In the meantime, Lalong Isip. Not the best of receives. Ginawa ng paraan ni Pangilinan straight from the bench.
Power tip works for Erin Pangilinan. That was coming off a broken play. The defense of Capital 1.
Denura, Pangilinan, and Ginoo. But still down by 1. Tolenada, a setup for Genesis. Denura, I am right here. Lalong Isip from the back. Lalong Isip will score.
Second stringers of Cignal HD erasing that lead built by...
Acuna turned away. Ginoo off speed. Gardones simply gets it across. Pangilinan ties it up at 19.
Great production really from the second stringers of Coach Shaq de los Santos. 2 points
As
already.
that first set, 19 all. They try again, this time the slide. Good save by Erin. Ginoo, got it!
Another miscue from Capital One. Heather Ginoo will score.
We got a good first ball. Genesis. Acuna says hello. Lalo isip. And Acuna is loving that one. That one waking up the crowd as this fight.
But now they're trailing by 3 points.
Genesis to work with.
Full front line for Cignal HD.
Good serve. Estrella, one blocker to beat. Denura bumps it up. Ginoo finding the line for set point. Estrella off the block for a much needed one.
You can see the fight in the game of Capital One. The wings.
22 serving 24. Santos. Buhay pa rin. Santos na naman, off speed. Rivera with a save. Estrella denied. Who else, Neil? Who else? Heather Ginoo with a big block. This is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Whitening Lotion. Right, Neil? And the empanadas.
Sarap nung king empanada mo kanina.
Cayuna. What a play with Doria Aquino. And a service ace. Another service ace for Cignal. We'll go back to Jana later on. Estrella was met at the net.
Louder. Now, Pearl, if you recall, was a rookie who went undrafted during draft night. Neil, you even called her a game changer in set 2. And Coach Shaq de los Santos told me that Pearl has always been a part of their plan. She got...
But right now, it's a great start for Cignal here in set 3. Genesis. Santos rolls it. Estrella. Denura. How about that?
The team loved that dig from Pearl Denura.
A hug from Tint Tiamzon. Tiamzon was hyped after that great dig. Meanwhile, that one is for sure.
Right now, I think Capital One just needs to forget about everything else. They need to put all of their efforts in reception.
Because it leads to hits like that by Ishi Laloise.
Of Pia Abu's name. And yun yung nangyayari if hindi umaabot yung pasa kay Iris Tolenada. A while ago, they were scoring from the slide attacks of Pia Abu. Pero nawala yun, especially in the second set. So they need to try to bring that back para madagdagan yung offense ng Capital One.
Tiamzon with the approach. Sweeping is Buding. Slide. Great transition for Acuna. With a little bit of sass.
The walk-off from Jackie Acuna, showing everybody how it's done.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan.
Look at the wrist action of Jackie.
That confidence has been built through the years, talking about Jackie Acuna. Pia Abu, quiet. And Cayuna, great court awareness there.
Ito yung performance na gusto makita ni Coach Shaq de Los Santos in the first two sets. They were the ones playing catch-up with Capital 1.
That slide, Cidniegos is inside for the first time. 1-2 play.
Jel Cayuna has been enjoying all of those points from her offense. Kanina, she pushed that ball to the corner pocket, but they don't have any other option.
From that left pin, Genesis. The digging has been impeccable for Cignal. Niegos! Here comes the boom!
Niegos score her first point off that quick attack.
That was a strong hit. Good block. Read well by Ruby Estrella. And just like that, Neil, you were talking about it. 3. Off back set, Erica. From the open, Genesis. No way. Technical timeout. Capital 1 in possession, down by 5. Ordiales with the put down.
Unexpected ad-lib play. Sabi ni Erica, tataas ko, ikaw na bahala.
Welcome to the Cignal HD Spikers. Jessa Ordiales. Ordiales. Oh! With the no look!
He did not expect to score that way, but
Genesis on the approach. Lalong Isip flying in. Estrella will try this time. Iris back to her opposite. Third time's the charm for Ruby Estrella.
opposite setting has been working for Iris Tolenada.
Estrella again, back to back.
Continues to be the star for Capital 1.
Arce, talked about flexing Neil.
He already mentioned the ability of Jel Cayuna to instantly gel every time to hit their rotation yung nasa harapan. For Capital 1, it's Jerry Malabanan and May Makatuno.
Malabanan also coming from that hiatus. Ishi Lalong Isip is trying to put the cherry on top here. 3 points away for Cignal.
They're now in possession to get their second win.
And then it's farewell VIGAN and off to a new stop next week. As Pia Abu. If there's one bright thing we can also look for in this game from Capital 1, Pia Abu. Malabanan pushes. Genesis behind. Back row Lalong Isip. Coming in is Doromal. Genesis flying by. Oh, what a pickup by Ishi. Can this be it? Ginoo, not yet. Counter Genesis. That does it for the Cignal HD Spikers.
It's Jessa Ordiales